How y'all doing? I made a video about this before. This just proves my point. The left's all upset that Donald Trump is going to get a second Supreme Court justice in. That's going to be a constitutionalist. Now, the left's going to tell you he's a right-winger. The left's going to tell you that he's a Republican constitutionalist. That's what the Supreme Court is supposed to be. The Supreme Court has more power than it's supposed to have. It ain't supposed to have this fucking power. No, it ain't supposed to have this power. Now, in theory, if they were real Supreme Court justices, they would tell you that. They'll say, we don't rule from the bench. We just rule constitutional or unconstitutional. That's it. That's all they can rule on. Now, I talked about this before many, many times. When the left does not get their way, they throw a fit and they start going to the judges they want. Let's give an example: Hawaii, Seattle, Maryland, blah, blah, blah. And they try to control the rest of the United States with one person. Now, that is a king, correct? They're also, they accuse Donald Trump of doing this. But they try to rule from the fucking bench. Now, in theory, if Donald Trump puts a constitutionalist in the Supreme Court, it should go back the way it's supposed to be. Just like Donald Trump said, he cannot pass a law to change if we take the kids away from the parents when they come across the border illegally. Give you an example. If you and your kid are in a fucking store, you steal, do they take the kid with you when you go to jail when they catch you? So shoplifting, you go to jail, the kid goes with you? No, you get separated. You come in the country illegally, that is breaking the law. You get charged. You're not with your kid. Now, Donald Trump, he kind of caved there a little bit, so he tried to, because he has a fucking heart. But the laws are the laws. If you want to change laws, Congress. It gets approved by Senate. Then the goddamn president, whoever it is, thank God it's Donald Trump, signs it. That's a law. The Supreme Court has the least fucking power. The least. But if you hear how everybody talks, they think that they are like God. So now the left's going fucking crazy because they think all their unjust laws that they got fucking passed because of the Supreme Court are going to be questioned. That's not how you get laws passed. Yes, they're going to be fucking questioned. Here's a great one. Obamacare. They said if you did not get insurance, they're going to charge you a fee. So the judge said, well, that's illegal. But if you change the words to tax, it's legal. That was completely unconstitutional. It should have never been done that way. There's no way that should have ever fucking passed. Gay marriage. One thing, well, hang on now, I'm not a fucking bigot. One thing, the gay marriage thing was passed only because the government should have not have been in your business to begin with. The government should not pick who you can marry at all. So you had your four fucking idiots that always go to the left. And the one guy, I think there was two guys actually flipped by saying, they said flat out, the government cannot control who you marry. And that's the way it should be. Marriage is actually a biblical term. It should not be in. If you want to separate states from, if you want to separate church and state, why does the government even control marriage? Yeah, there I'm in on that. Everybody calls me a bigot because they say I'm against gay marriage. No. I'm against government control on marriage, period. Period. The government shouldn't say if you can marry a gay. The government shouldn't say you can marry anybody. It shit has nothing to do with the fucking government whatsoever. So now they're all mad. They're thinking about Roe versus Wade's going to be overturned and all this other crap. Roe versus Wade was in place because of privacy. You can't invade the woman's privacy. She should be able to get rid of a fetus, in theory, without everybody knowing about it. So now, do we call it a fetus? Do we call it a set of cells? When do we call it a human being? When? See, there's the funny part. If you're a drunk driver and you hit a lady that's pregnant, you get charged with 2 murders. Me personally, I think when a heartbeat starts, that's a person. That's how I feel. Now, the Supreme Court, they judged it by privacy. Okay, fine. We can judge it by privacy. Don't you think as soon as the woman's able to show that she's pregnant, there's no more privacy? Unless she doesn't come out of the fucking house. We know you're pregnant. So, all right, there's your privacy gone. We can always fight it with that. So, I understand some women want to keep abortion, and I'm not telling you what to do with your body. But once it's decided, can't we agree it's a fucking human? Can't we agree it's a person? I mean, how far do you want this damn abortion thing to go? I mean, a week before your trimester, before you give birth, you can kill the goddamn thing. Now, if we did that to puppies, people would be going fucking nuts. They'd be going crazy. They would want, if I would have given abortion to a goddamn dog that had fucking 5 puppies right before they gave birth, I broke their fucking neck, I'd be in jail. They'll put me in jail. Flat out put me in jail. And I'd probably have people show up at my house and want to kill me. But we can't think the same to a human baby. Puppies are worth more. The Supreme Court should have no power. Constitutional, unconstitutional, that's all they should be able to vote on. And there shouldn't be 9 of them. Back in the day, I believe there was only 5. There's one president decided to add 2 more so he can do his progressive, laws. He wanted to pass schools. He wanted to pass all this shit he calls rights. Whatever. God bless. Bye.